Whether you have been sourcing and ship products from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app for a very long time, or you are new to 1688 Chinese shopping app, or you are using global fashion or Chinese fashion of 1688 Chinese shopping app to source and ship products from China, consider to stay tuned to this video. Recently, 1688 introduced different kind of updates and different types of 1688 Chinese shopping app is out there. This one you'll see on the screen right here is a Chinese version of 1688. Now, if I click on any of the product link right here, let's say for instance, I click on this product link, you'll find out that it takes me right here and I click on here to proceed. And then you still find out that everything right here is in Chinese. However, there are some other 1688 Chinese shopping app that was full customized in different language, maybe English language or other local language. In some of the app, whether 1688 Chinese fashion or global fashion, you will always see direct shipments and your country is going to be by default right here. So here, my default country here is Nigeria. Whatever country or location you find yourself, you are going to see this. However, it is not always advisable that you ship directly on 1688. And I will tell you why with a kind of example, and I'm going to show you right here in this video. So let's get started. But before we dive into tutorial, as you know me, my name is Rafi Yakub. I'm an importer and a procurement agent. If you want me to procure a link on 1688, Taobao, JD.com, Shein, or Made in China, Alibaba or AliExpress, or you want me to fund your Alipay account or your WeChat wallet, consider to reach out to me on my WhatsApp via the number in the description of this video. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more useful tutorial like this. So with that being said, let's get started. So for you to be fully understand what I mean about this direct shipment or overseas shipment from China, direct from supplier to your country of your choice, let me go quickly exit from my 1688 right here, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my WhatsApp right here. I'm going to use a case study right here so you guys can understand me better. So I'm going to use this person right here. This person here reached out to me on my WhatsApp right here from my YouTube channel. You can see the chat right here. Good afternoon from YouTube. Okay, so this is the question right here. So I place a return on my orders on 1688, and for some reason the warehouse has not returned the goods. This is what actually happened. So take a look at this message right here. So I place a return on my orders on 1688, and for some reason the warehouse has not returned the goods. This is the message right here. What actually happened here is that this person placed order already and the supplier has been sent out the goods and the warehouse failed to return the goods. Okay, let's continue. I don't understand what they need me to do. And then followed by other screenshots. And this was what the logistic customer service told me. I'm beginning to think I went about this wrong. Okay, now this is my response right here. I said, contact your shipping warehouse and ask for logistic fee for return and make the payment and your goods will be returned. It's as simple as that. Now, I use the native 1688 warehouse and have contacted them. This is the chat with them. This is my response right here. Say that you are missing 1688 support chat with logistics. That's wrong. Unless if you choose to ship by 1688 international shipment direct. He said, that is what I choose. I said, that's a big problem there. Check if they profile logistic live chat support in your profile. Reach out to them to return and return fee. They will give you every detail. Logistic live chat is okay. If I send you screen record, I said it's not necessary because I understand all these things. So I don't want to give her more stress. Okay. So what do you suggest I do? I'm so thinking on the 30th days free storage by time by the warehouse, stuff like that. I said, if you can't reach them for return, they will treat the item as abandoned goods. And that is the end. It's as simple as that. And your refund will not be successful, released by the supplier, because this has to do with return and refund. Now, for future reference, what is the best consolidation warehouse will you recommend, both for easy communication and cheap price? This is a very fantastic question right here that make me to make this particular video right here. Now, for everyone that are using 1688 Chinese shopping app to source and ship product direct from China, whether you are using the old version of 1688 or the global version of 1688, which allow you to use in different languages, pay proper attention to this. And this was my last message right here. I said, you have to stop using 1688 direct shipping services and look for shipping company that can ship from China to Nigeria. That's only the solution. And this is peculiar to this person because this person here is shipped from China to Nigeria. However, if you are shipping from China to any other part of the world, it is advisable that you look for a particular logistics company that can ship from China to your direct location. Don't use 1688 direct shipment. Should in case you have issues about supplier logistics problem, things like that, refund and return. There are a lot of things that can happen in the process when you are along the line when you place order from a store. But in a situation whereby you are unable to communicate with the shipping company provided by the 1688 Chinese shopping app, things become more difficult and frustrated. But if you hire a personal freight forwarder, you should be able to communicate with them, whether on WhatsApp or through email, chat them up, ask information about the update of your goods. I think that is the best. Aside from that, using direct shipment from 1688 is highly risky because you cannot determine the future of the order you place. You cannot reach out to the shipping company if there is any issue. Everything becomes shadow of you until you receive your goods in your country. It's that simple. So in a nutshell, I always recommend that hire a standard freight forwarder for your goods. For now, stop using 1688 direct shipment until 1688 provide more update, which allow every prospective buyer to communicate direct with international freight forwarder provided by 1688 Chinese shopping app. It's that simple. Let me know what you think about this particular tutorial in the comment section down below. And for more useful tutorial, tips and tricks about how to source and ship products from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app or any other shipping company or any other Chinese shopping app, consider to subscribe. And lastly but not the least, if you want me to procure a link on 1688, Taobao, JD.com, Shein, or any Chinese e-commerce app or website, or you want me to follow your Alipay account, consider to reach out to me on my WhatsApp via the number in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.